All right. Should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right. Welcome to House of Stone, the podcast where everyone has a story and we get into the nitty gritty of it all. Today, my two guests, Mariam Khan, John Cotrocois. So happy for you. They're not tense at all. They're not. They look lovely. John is sitting in a very particular way. And
I've never been this upright in my life.
It's a good look on you.
I know, I like it. I actually do look skinny. Okay.
Oh my God, you're fine. Maybe we should
He's
like
not
all have
fine.
like big blankets on over like that's the look I want
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the time, just like
That's
wrapped
The
the
pillow
vibe.
in the
You
back
only
should be in the
see-
front.
You only see like this much of me. That's what.
From here.
We
that's
should
what I
all
want.
put a burqa on. Yes.
Oh my God. So welcome to ManyVid Studio. I love using this space. So anyways, I have an introduction for you guys before we all get started. These are returning guests. You have been on, this is your third time on.
Woo!
Mariam's second.
Woo!
You have been on House of Stone more than me, basically, now.
And I love that for me.
Is that sarcasm? Ugh. Abby asked me to do this shit again.
No, I want to do it every day with you. I don't mind. I love it.
So Mariam, for everyone who's, doesn't know who you are, well, if not, go back and check out season 1, episode 10, I believe. Great episode.
Precise.
We talked about being unemployed.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about that at the time.
The situation has not changed.
I mean, I'm employed, but I don't want to be.
Right.
Anyway, so Mariam is an actor, comedian hailing from this great city, or should I say South Shore? Or no.
How dare you
How
out me like
dare
that?
you?
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, hailing from Montreal, she's a producer of 2 shows here in Montreal. One called Better Than Your Therapist, and the other one called I Don't Belong Here. She's been on Zoofest. She's been involved in bringing us unknown comedy with Rodney Ramsay, a VR comedy company
Yes,
show.
I did do that.
Bringing comedy virtually to the world. I love Mariam's comedy style. She's cutthroat and hilarious. And we also have John. We all know John.
That's a really good way to describe you. Cutthroat and what was the name?
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I did work corporate, yes.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
yeah. It comes out like
Wow.
in
I
person
thought
and
I was
on
nice.
stage, right?
It's true. A lot of
Cutthroat.
people think I'm mean, but I think I'm a sweetheart.
No, you're cutthroat and
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
a sweetheart, and then you're also when to like fucking draw the line.
Yes, I do have strong boundaries, is
Yes.
how I like to describe it, but cutthroat, yeah.
Yeah.
I might take that.
Okay, do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Abby.
Our other guest, I can't
I thought
talk
you were going
either.
to say dad. Our other dad.
My dad.
Other guest, John, is a Montreal favorite comedian and storyteller extraordinaire. Since we've seen him last, his album For Just for Laughs has come out. The album is called Margarine for Error. This is your third time, like I said, House of Stone favorite, and I'm so pumped to have you here in the studio.
Thank you, Abby. I'm so excited. I love
I'm
it
excited
here.
too.
We've said that like 7 times already, but I love it. You're still so tense. I can't get over it.
No, I've never seen him more relaxed.
I just love look how my arms look.
Okay, you
You're
need
very,
to.
You're very.
We're
hairy.
looking at ourselves on a screen, and
know.
honestly,
I know. This is just right. Like if this wasn't here, you'd be like,
More
like,
natural.
hi,
Yeah.
maybe we should turn it off.
No,
Because
it's
I'm
fine.
going to be watching it like this. Yeah,
we are
Abby?
all raging narcissists. As
Yeah,
like
we
comedians,
so
like,
are though. We're like, what?
we can't get enough of ourselves, but then we also hate ourselves,
Yeah.
which is very toxic. Which gets into the topic of the day: friendships and being toxic.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, you guys are pretty good friends. When did this bond happen?
Well, yeah, this nightmare took place 2 years. I think it's been.
Psychotic codependency.
Yeah, I think honestly we started getting close last summer,
Okay.
or was it the summer before? No, I think it was
like 2 summers ago.
Yeah,
I
2
think,
summers.
already.
It's already been 2
It's
summers.
already-
Yeah.
It's the
What
summers.
initiated this? Like,
So
Our hatred
was it
for
trauma?
people.
yeah.
Yeah. Usually it's trauma.
That's what got us married. That's why we became married. But
Husband and wife.
No, so John and I, despite what you may think, and we actually are relatively the same age.
Wait.
So
Was that like an insult?
no,
I don't know. That
It's
sounded-
cutthroat. It's cutthroat.
This
It's
sounded
cutthroat.
rude, but then like I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I love John. No, so actually, and Montreal's a very small city, so
Yeah.
we started bonding. I think we were waiting outside, like a show, and we just went for to grab a bite to eat, and we started talking, and we had a common enemy in common. Like we knew a common person.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
Not
a
in the
po-
comedy world.
Not at
Oh,
all.
not in the comedy.
No.
She's
in real life.
hilarious, but then she would like actually mean her mean jokes, and it would cross a line. Like that's another level of
Wait, she's
mental
not
illness.
a comedian, but
She's not.
Oh, okay.
No,
but
not
she
at all.
was
She was
funny,
hilarious. Oh.
but was mean.
Super funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How can you say how you guys know that person, or is it too
We're
much?
outing her.
Or is it
Yeah,
like
just out her. Who
No,
cares?
I'm not outing her. But
Okay.
he went to high school with her, and I used to work with her at the spa.
Oh my god.
Remember when at your episode we
Yes.
talk about how
Yes.
the spa was my favorite job? I was a
Yeah.
receptionist.
Yeah.
She was one of the girls that worked there.
Okay.
So we got really close, and it was a fun time, but she was actually too toxic to remain friends with.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's the type of person to like harass you to come see your show. When's your show? When's your next show? When's your next show? And
Yeah.
you send all of the information.
Yeah.
You know, like the type of person I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
And then never show up.
Never show up.
Never show up.
Yeah.
But I've had many experiences like that, but then add to them calling me an hour before the show, calling me, being like, "Oh, I'm giving me all the excuses." I'm like, I don't.
That's crazy.
That's
care.
crazy.
I don't care. Or they would be like, "Can I get in for free?" I'm like, "This is
Oh
the-
yeah.
No.
No, she wouldn't. She
She's-
once
she's, she's till this day has
to this
not
day,
come.
she messages me. She's like, "Can your shows be at 1 p.m.? Like, I need my REM sleep. Like, this
Yeah.
is
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
that's a good time for a
She
show.
now knows of our connection, and sometimes we're on shows together, and we'll
Okay.
both be like, "Hey, 2-for-1,
Yeah.
come see us."
Yeah.
And she still won't show up.
no, but not even that. We will put because I know how she is. We have so many stories on Instagram together.
Yeah.
She will never acknowledge that. Like, hey, how do you know John?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Like,
God,
she won't
yeah.
even do that.
She won't.
No,
Weird.
Diabolical.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Wait.
She's cutthroat.
Oh my god. Okay. She's
I'm nice.
Yeah, we'll go
Oh my
with
god,
that.
I love that.
Yeah, she's
I in a way I kind of love hating people, but like from a distance. It kind of fills your heart with like this weird dopamine, your brain with dopamine, and just the love gossiping about someone. It just like it's too. I like it too much. It makes me feel like a psychopath saying it out loud.
No, it's so good. The best conversation is when we're spilling tea.
Yeah,
it's
gossiping.
the best. Oh
That-
my
I
God,
think
so
that-
good.
it's really a
when-
bonding experience.
Yeah.
super
It's
toxic.
no, but it's part
very
of
good.
taste, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you have the same inclinations on people,
Yeah.
then it's like you're my people. If you have the same, if you're getting the same energy about certain individuals,
Yeah.
like if someone's like clearly psychotic and you're like, I love this person,
Yeah.
I can't. That's a red flag for me to know about you. You know?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. If you're like openly and enthusiastically friends with this like horrible human being, like what is happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
what barriers in your brain are you like like I don't know. There's something anyways, but we all know people like that.
Mm-hmm.
They just choose to like look past things
Yeah.
or maybe the person
them are
that's toxic
professional.
has like a mask.
Some of them are professional. Yeah.
Listen, I know I'm not.
I just love being with people that hate the same person. Nothing brings
yeah.
people together than hating the exact
Yeah.
same person.
Yeah.
Or the same people.
Yeah, I think I'm the most toxic when I'm gossiping about something.
Yeah.
With me?
With you. Definitely with you.
Like,
We've
I've
had
never
like
spoken to you without gossiping.
yeah. He's gay and Greek and gossips. Shocker.
He's perfect.
I am so shocked right now. No, we've had like 4-hour long like
Oh
brunch-
my God.
Wow.
brunch
Oh, that's news.
session.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm cheating on you. This is my mistress.
Okay.
Are you jealous?
No.
No, to be honest, I'm jealous of your friendship too.
Oh.
Yes, because I love John a lot, and I love you a lot, and I'm like, I feel like if I was to like join you at like an outing, I would feel like the third wheel, and I can't
No.
do
We
that.
could
be a throuple.
Yes.
Definitely be a throuple.
And then if you add like I've seen like photos of you two and Andrew Corey, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. I'm so
that's-
jealous. which is also
another
toxic.
level.
But
Yeah.
you know, I want to be in with the cool people.
Aw,
in with
you
the cool
are in with the cool people. Just make sure he's not around, and then you'll be in with the cool people.
I mean, like maybe you guys aren't the cool people, but I want to be around you guys a lot.
I mean, I
Yeah.
want to be a cool person too. In the metro, right, coming here, there was 2 people in the metro wearing all black.
Oh my
A
God.
boy and a girl.
Were they like emo-ish?
I don't know. They were just so fucking cool. Like,
Oh yeah.
like styling and cool,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
rings.
rings.
Yeah.
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 And I'm like, I will never.
I have never been a cool person. I don't know. Like, I feel like you have.
No, I honestly, I
fake
always
it.
no, I
You
fake
fake
being cool.
it.
No, but the thing is, I never go for the masses. Truthfully,
Okay.
I'm not about that. I've always gone for. Why are you looking at me like
I'm
this?
listening to you. This is my listening face. You're not used to it because I'm usually trying to talk over you and get a word in.
Instantly accusatory. Why are you looking at me?
Abuse is where I'm most comfortable. No, but honestly, in high school, like I hung out with all like the kids of immigrants,
Okay.
right? Because my parents are Pakistani, so they beat any cool in me. Like you
Yeah.
can't be cool when you're picking up the phone and your dad's on the other line, like hello, hello, like
Yeah, because we grew up in like the early 2000s
Yes.
and 90s. Like there
where
was
there
no
was
cell phone.
handheld phones.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
cell phones.
Oh yeah,
So-
my mom has the most nerdiest phone voice, or like not nerdiest, but just like the most
turn
annoying.
into different
And she
people.
like so anytime someone would call, she'd be like, "Who can I say is speaking?" Not just like not
So
just hand the phone.
Yeah.
Just like 1 second. Here's Abby. It's like, who can I say is speaking? And then they like the nervous teenager would be like, it's Jason,
Yeah.
or whatever, and it just zero. My mom has zero cool.
Yo, my mother would come to school to pick me up in like the traditional Pakistani clothing. All the white kids were like, "Why is your mom dressed for Halloween?" Like, you have to understand.
No.
Yeah, it was bad.
No,
Went to a racist
I mean,
school.
she should be able to
Racist.
dress like that and no one even
Yes,
like
but
look.
not in the 90s. This was not happening.
Yeah,
Okay,
fair.
now you know
Okay.
people know what hummus is. Like we've evolved.
Now, in
We've
the last
evolved.
5 years, hummus
In
is
the
like
90s, there was
skyrocketed.
in the 90s there was not even avocado. Like, do you
Yeah.
understand? Like, I would bring
true.
a delicious meal of chicken tikka masala.
Yeah.
But I couldn't
did you call
enjoy
me?
it. No, but like seriously,
Yeah.
I just feel like that's a thing. I couldn't be the cool girl because
Yeah.
I come with that. So when I was in high school, I gravitated to all the Asian kids, all the
Okay.
brown kids,
Okay.
and all of our parents would beat us into like being like really nerdy in class.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I was with that, but among them, I was cool. Like
Okay.
I was the
Okay.
chit chatter, I was the entertainer. but,
clown.
like,
You were the
I was the
most
clown.
popular of the nerds.
Of the nerds. Who did you go to prom with? Did you go to
I didn't
prom?
go to prom with anyone.
No,
Oh, but
No,
that's
but
cool to go alone.
I went with my brown girls,
Okay.
and the thing is, like,
I had a date. Yeah.
like a boy.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, he was like one of my best friends who I desperately had a crush on. Like for my entire senior year, he was chasing after my best friend. Like they were flirty, they loved each other, but this Justin and I,
Yes.
where like we had
Is that
such
his
a
real name?
yeah, his name is Justin. He knows.
Justin.
Yeah. He actually kind of still is friends with my family out in like fucking Howick. Like
Okay.
my dad talks about Justin all the time.
well,
and
there's
yeah.
like 200 of them over
Yeah,
there.
there is like 200. So it's
They
like
bump
close
into each
knit.
other.
Yeah. So Justin and I, like, he had a crush on my best friend.
Oh.
I was never the girl that was chosen ever, which carried on in my and is traumatic, which is why I went through a long slut phase. I'm like, anyone that would take me. So my prom date was my best friend, but we, from like the whole senior year, we had such a close bond, but he was infatuated with my best friend who didn't give two shits about him.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
why didn't he ask her?
Well, because she was going with like two other guys, like or another guy.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Like
Yes,
he,
slut,
like
whore.
she was
Happening
like,
in this town.
yeah, she was like going with another guy, and he initially was like, oh, I guess I'm just not gonna go to prom. I don't want to like see her with like him or whatever. And I was just like, dude, that sucks. Like this is your only prom. And then finally, like it was like in the hallways, we were like during lunch, we were in the hallway chatting, and he's like, someone asked Justin, other than me, oh, are you going to go to prom? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to take Abby. Without asking me directly,
Wow,
like asked me
confident, huh?
kind of like
Confident.
indirectly. I was like, are you really going with me? He's like, yeah, I want to go with you.
And you had such a crush on him.
I did have such a crush on him. Such a crush on him. Yeah.
So dream came true that you went with him, sort of.
You manifested it.
Yeah, it was nice. We stayed friends for like a couple years after high school, but then like, I don't know, he went his way and I went my way. Now he has like kids, I think.
What do you do when you're from those towns?
Yeah. No, there's nothing else to do but
Does
like.
he know you're a star and you have your own podcast and you do comedy and
I love
everything?
it.
Yeah,
you
he
produce
does.
and you're
He
amazing?
asks my parents about me all the time.
Wow.
And I did a comedy show out there. He didn't come because he was too nervous. He literally told his brother that. Like, his brother came out to me
guilty.
was like, oh, Justin wanted to come, but he was too nervous. I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean too
But what
nervous?
does that even mean, though? He was too nervous.
I don't know.
Because he knows he messed up.
Yeah.
His entire family, not to brag, was like you, like tells him to this day. It's been a decade and a half. That's more than that. It's been 17 years since I graduated high school. They still tell him like, you know what? You really should have pursued Abby.
I love this.
I love this.
See, this is the type of gossip I love. A revenge story.
This is revenge story.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is revenge.
Okay, so
Yeah.
more than gossip, hate, there's a revenge story.
There is.
There's justice.
Yes.
I love a good justice
Mariam.
story.
Justice. I mean, I don't know if I won.
Yeah, you
What
did.
is this? What did I win?
Ego?
I guess so.
What do you mean? What did you win? You are the cool person now. You're the cool kid.
You're the prize.
And you know
Yeah.
what? The bar was low though. Coming out of Howick though, like if you do
No one
anything,
needs to know that part.
I swear to God, I don't even know what Howick is.
exactly.
know
I
that
don't
was a
know what it
town.
No,
is. Yeah, I don't know.
I will. I'm gonna do another show out there in the next year, and I'll book both of you. You guys have to.
Oh my
God.
God.
You
They're
guys
gonna be
have
horrified
to
with what
see
they're
it
seeing. They'll be like, what
because
is this?
But are they with it?
They are ish.
Okay.
The material you guys do will be fine.
Okay.
I definitely had to like put in a few like, roast of Howick in there, just like
Okay,
you,
to soften
you know,
them up type of thing?
yeah. And then
Okay.
I also have to make fun of like people from the city too, like those
Right.
like fucking city folk don't know anything. They
It's true,
love
we know
that.
nothing.
But they know
so
nothing.
cute,
They
yeah.
know not. They have not been exposed to anything.
See,
They're
now
just
I'm liking them. Don't insult
Yeah.
them like this. Now I'm like,
No, we love them.
yeah. I
We're
love an
gonna live
underdog.
there.
No,
Yeah.
the underdog? That's another thing. I am like, yeah, I am against the popular. I like to punch up. Like when I see someone's like down and out, like even if I don't like them and I see them down and out, I'm like, don't let them get to you.
Yeah.
And that person will be me,
my
but I'm
God,
like,
yeah.
don't let me bully you.
Yeah, don't let anybody beat you, but it's you.
Yeah.
So were you popular in high school? I think you said
he
you
was.
were.
I was.
Yeah. You were like
Loser.
you owned that school. You developed a theater program. Everyone knew like
Everybody knew my name. I was very popular.
Did you wear this
Yeah.
shirt and also
I wore
every
this-
day?
every
Imagine.
day I wore this shirt.
Can we talk about the shirt for a minute?
Before my uniform.
before there was anything,
my
any
uniform.
social media, he was like, I'm
Marketing.
preparing. I'm
Yeah.
preparing.
He marketed himself well in grade 11.
The entire student body, you were the first person they followed on
Absolutely.
Instagram.
I was gay, shocking, and I had to befriend the girls right away.
Yeah.
Not to get my ass kicked. So because I was friends with the popular girls, I was one of the popular guys.
Yeah. You're
You
still
know?
very popular too. Like
find?
you have a lot of friends.
I do have a lot
Yeah.
of friends. I'm very into connecting with people. I
Yeah.
love people, but I hate them.
Yes.
That's
There's
my
always a
toxic trait.
battle
Yeah,
too.
it's a fine line.
I feel like you're always socializing, but then you also like dread it.
Yes.
That's the vibe I get from John most of the time. Like, oh, I'm seeing my friend, but like, I don't like.
He's not
Mariam.
genuine.
But then when you're like in it, you're like
No, I'm
thriving.
genuine. That's why
Yeah,
I
I
have too many
know.
friends because I care.
know.
I actually
I
do
know
care
you
about
do.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But-
mean, for sure. I mean,
But I think you get hurt if they don't give it back to you as much as you
Yeah,
give to
absolutely. I
them.
cut
my
them
God.
off.
But
I'm
you
sure
give
it's
a
like
lot of
psychopath.
love. And
you
I had
do to
I had-
everyone.
No, he really does. And that's another thing I noticed because at one point I had to stop him and be like, look, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to be able to give back the way you give to me. And I don't want you to be disappointed.
I know, Mariam. I know.
And I'm like, but I
I've
warn
learned
you.
you give him a lot of love.
I do,
I think we
but
both
like
do.
because
Yeah.
it's above and beyond anyone
Yeah.
else I've had to
'Cause-
because he gives so much, and so you want to also when you get older, you want to cater to good people that treat you
For
well.
sure, for
but I
sure.
let him know I may not be able to give the same amount back.
I'm here for the people.
You are.
I'm the people's comedian.
Yeah. I
yeah.
felt like I created a bond with you from the go. My first off JFL show you did with me, Tinder Tales. And like and that was the first time I met you.
Yeah.
And from there, like just instantly, you were just
And
like
I put you on the MTL Tales.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought you were taking a picture of me, but you were drinking.
Get over yourself.
I'm like, what a cool idea.
Stop.
While we're
Sponsored
in
by
studio.
Bubbly. Please give us money. That'd be
Sponsored.
awesome.
We love Bubbly.
Yeah, just instantly. You like, I don't know. You just maybe
Yeah, but
saw.
I love you because you're a good person.
I mean, how did you know that from the, like, you didn't know, I guess?
have witch powers, Abby. I have witch powers.
does.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. Anyways, I really connected to you right away. And
He's
it's
a
been
gypsy.
a lovely friendship. I'm
Just a
so glad
Taurus.
that you are still in the comedy scene. You were still friends, and
Yes.
it's been very, very lovely.
Yeah, you're still not making it. But
We're
together,
getting it.
together, we're
Together,
both.
but
We're
all
all
together.
not
Together.
making it.
No, we
It's
are.
totally
We're at
fine.
least every day. Like I feel like every year we're moving the
Getting-
needle a little
Oh,
bit.
for sure, for
So by
sure.
100, hopefully.
Next week for me. Clearly,
Also,
the way I
yeah,
look on
we
this
oh,
camera.
there's always like progress. I mean,
Yeah.
progress isn't linear sometimes too. That's what I've learned and accepted. Because I can be very hard on myself about like, oh, I
Yeah.
need
I
to
know
do
that.
X, Y, Z. I need to do all of these
I know.
things. It's hard. That's why I'm toxic to myself. Yeah.
We're all toxic to ourselves.
But I
What
think
is-
that's also kind of healthy because if you're super delusional where you think like, you've been in the game for like
Yeah.
a
I don't
minute and
want
you're
to
like,
be that
I'm ready.
person.
Yeah.
But guys, don't we need a little bit of delusion? Like
A little
you know what I
delulu.
learned? Honestly,
Yeah.
you know what I learned too?
Like
But
shots
if
of
you're too
delusion.
hard on yourself, that's also delusional. So
Oh,
I
explain.
Look at therapy.
Yeah.
Look
Oh
at
my
therapy
God,
right
better
now.
than your therapist.
better than
Look
your
at
Look
therapist.
at
I'm
this.
telling you, I'm
Yeah.
better
Look what
than
you
therapy,
learned.
okay?
Yeah.
I was on a date with this dude once and I was like talking about all like how I'm not making it and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's taught me, he's like, when you talk this negatively, just note that that's also delusional.
I mean, I guess it sort of
Because
makes
you're
sense.
not all bad,
Yeah.
but you're not all great either.
Yeah, I don't know if
You're
That's,
mediocre.
that's true. I don't know if I would label it as like delusional as it is, but I would be like, oh, is it imposter syndrome? Is it like is it going down that territory?
Take my notes.
Yeah, but that was really good advice. Are you still seeing that guy?
No.
No.
After that
But
date,
I mean
was
that
like,
gem.
He's too healthy.
He's too
I was
healthy.
like, he's too
Yeah.
healthy.
Oh my
for me.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Too
I'm gonna
therapy.
take this guy down. There's no way. And I was cutthroat. I didn't even write back.
Oh my God.
You ghosted him.
Yeah, but then I apologized 3 months later because I retold my friends
Yeah.
how I ghosted. I was going through a period where I just ghost these amazing guys,
Yeah.
and they all thought I was a psychopath. They
All your
lit-
friends?
They were like, "You're a sociopath." They were,
No.
yeah,
Are these friends like
They got
in
ghosted.
relationships and
yes,
stuff like that?
but they also have gotten ghosted, and they're
Okay.
like taking their feelings on me.
Yeah.
But it worked because I felt guilty.
Hmm.
So I wrote back to him and I just said, like, listen, I really apologize for ghosting you. You were great. I
Yeah.
just didn't feel a connection. And he was
Yeah.
like, no problem.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, if someone responded to me 3 months later and just apologized, like, I would feel an ick about that. I don't know. You ghosted me. It's done. I've gotten over it. Like, it's fine.
Okay, well, now you make me feel bad all over again.
No. I would just like
Great.
I've just gotten so used to I had been ghosted a million times, just like because I was just dating a lot,
Yeah.
and like you just get used to it. And I've ghosted men for sure, just because like let's not waste time writing a text. Like we just know. But I guess it depends on the person. This nice dude that was seemingly healthy, then yeah, maybe warrants a text. It
I mean,
depends
was
on the
he
person.
healthy? I
How
don't
long
know.
ago was that?
This was like during the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
I
now
met
she
him
messaged
at
me,
I
it's
met
gonna
him
be
at like I was at like a club party type of thing,
Okay.
and I went up to him, and then he came to one of my
I
comedy
remember
shows.
this guy.
Yeah, but he came to one of my comedy shows, but then he left right afterwards.
I think I remember.
Yeah,
hearing
I
about
think I
this
remember told you
dude.
guys. Anyways, he ended up being like a minimalist, is what he told me. He
Okay.
anyways, he's not a bad guy, but
Yeah.
A minimalist?
yeah, he was like on this whole thing of like, I don't believe in consuming, and I was like, oh, we're gonna have a problem.
We're sort of in a world where,
capitalist.
like, I mean, it's hard not to be a capitalist in this world.
You have
even-
to.
It's just like,
Cutthroat.
And hilarious.
That's hilarious.
when do you think you are the most toxic?
Ooh. When I'm around this guy. Day, night.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm the most toxic when I'm around my mother.
Oh.
Oh, 100%. I just like, there's no filter. There's just, and then she brings out the worst in me. Oh, for sure. Not every time. Sometimes we have, but it's just, she has seen the worst versions of me ever.
But
ever.
who else than your mom to
Yeah,
see that?
exactly.
Yeah. Very, like, that's what
A
I think.
mother-daughter relationship is
Yeah.
always tricky.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I don't believe they're ever healthy.
yeah. So, like, maybe, are you toxic with your dad, maybe? Like,
No, my dad's toxic.
yeah. He's toxic towards me. Yeah. No,
I'm toxic when I don't have distractions, when I'm not busy.
okay.
That's when I'll go into like I'll eat everything and I'll
right.
we'll binge watch like and have those like
Yeah.
suck
just
at everything.
Rot on the couch.
Yeah, exactly. I rot.
Although, like, sometimes I feel so good. Just be the
I
worst version of yourself, rotting, eating junk. And
Yeah,
then
I
you
know.
have to get out of it. That's the
Yeah.
I know. No,
you can't
I'm
let
the
that
same.
linger too long.
I'm the same. Like with my mom, she has the power. If she makes one, if I'm having a great day and she makes that one comment to me,
Yeah.
it will like it could be anyone else, and I'll still have the same level of rage. But with my mom, especially over the years, I feel like we've come a long way together. We've had really good
Together.
talks. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
No, but we've like I've opened up. I'm like I
Yeah.
said, older, and
Yeah.
no, and so we'll have like these great moments, and then she'll pull something that'll
Yeah.
take me back like 20 years.
Oh,
and
for sure.
I
You
lose it.
Regress
and
instantly.
Regress instantly, and also all my toxic traits like of binge eating and everything. Like
Yeah.
I'll just go into that,
Yeah.
to deal with it. But now I'll catch myself. It doesn't happen as often,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. My mother
that's
will...
a real answer.
That's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah. Yeah. My mother, though, like, God bless her. Like, she just, no matter what I give her, she's just still, like, supportive and there and,
I
like,
love that.
lovely, which makes it even worse.
What a bitch.
It makes it
dare
even
she?
worse because she'll just, like, kind of take it and, like, not really say anything and just, like, be like, she's having a bad day, or I said, like,
Oh,
obviously I
that sounds like
said the
support.
wrong thing.
You think
And,
you have a really
like,
nice mom.
what?
I think you have a really nice
Oh,
mom.
yeah. She's
So
great.
what's an example of something she would do that triggers you?
Oh, God.
It doesn't have to be too deep.
Well, it's just some of her mannerisms, and she's also
Too nice?
some of the
Yeah,
and
I
this
know.
makes me look fucking terrible.
I know.
But
Go for
like,
it. Go for it.
Horrible daughter, tell us.
like she is like a sort of an anxious person, like I am. But it's like 100 times worse than her, I feel. But she's like, she masks it, but I can see through that
Yeah.
mask. And like, so she'll show up early to things no matter what. And like, I'm not ready. And then I feel like this pressure. Like, literally, like if we're supposed
So
to
she's
meet.
competitive with you.
But you show up early to things too.
I always
You
do,
have
but
that
I don't
same
like.
thing.
I don't make it another person's problem. You
Right,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
okay.
Like
Yeah.
she does. Like
So she puts that pressure on you without telling you I'm pressuring you.
Oh yeah. Like we'll have a set time. Like okay, we're gonna have lunch at noon. Be at my place like 10 minutes before. We're going somewhere close. She will be at my place like 45 minutes early.
Wow.
And like I have yet
Disgusting.
to like really get dressed yet. Like. Or anything, and
But then
I'm
you
just-
got to tell her 1 o'clock.
yeah, I have to like,
You have to work around their mental illness. That's what I've learned.
yeah,
And my relationship has never been better. bubbly.
It's true. I mean,
Blackberry flavor. It's really good.
I do like I recognize that like, you know, it is a mental illness for her, but like
Yeah.
it's at the same time be a little bit more flexible. And she's in her 60s and has been like this my entire
She's
life.
not gonna change.
And
She's not gonna change.
No,
She's
no.
not
yeah,
gonna.
yeah. I thought about going to therapy with my mother.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
And like a relationship isn't bad, but I was like, let's like try to make it better. Like, you know, she has resources, she'll pay for it, and she'll just be happy that we're doing something together. Which
That's a
again,
great
I'm a
mother-
terrible
mother-daughter
fucking person.
That is so.
No, it's
cute.
not. That's not terrible. I think, honestly, I think everyone needs therapy. And
Yeah.
why not make it a group activity? Why not a family affair?
Yeah.
We should
But
go
it
to
is.
therapy
Oh, yeah.
together. That would be so funny.
We should have a therapist come.
Yes.
We'll do that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
We need like I mean, you've had Sandy on your show. She's a therapist.
She is a therapist.
But
She's amazing. She's like, I do group mushroom therapy. I select the people. We'll do mushrooms and I take you on a trip.
Habibi.
Habibi. Even if you're bad tripping, no such thing. It's all coming out. I'm like, this is scaring me. But it's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, I talked to Sandy once. I'm like, do you do you know analyze all of us? You know,
Of course.
like and she's like, no, that's too exhausting and no one's paying me. I was like, see, that's healthy. That's healthy
That's a
boundaries.
healthy
That's like
person,
that's
yeah.
my
That's
work.
cutthroat.
This is not.
Yeah.
And like, I have a degree in psychology undergrad and didn't go anywhere other than that. And I analyze people. And
Really?
What do you think of us?
I think you guys are great.
I was just gonna say, analyze me.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong if you think both of us are
After.
great. Because definitely one is. I won't say who.
But like I'm probably not accurate because I only have an undergrad in psychology, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah, I shouldn't be doing that.
I want to have a private session with you after,
Okay, sure.
and you diagnose me.
But like I don't have a license to therapize anyone.
None of us do. It doesn't matter.
No. I've
Is it
also
something
had
you want to do?
I did, but not anymore now.
Why?
Because it's like so much schooling. I hate academia. Like I hate that world. I really do.
Right.
That's a toxic world. If you think
Ooh.
psychology, you think comedy is toxic,
Give us the scoop.
like it was very competitive. People were very like there was favoritism like no other. Like if you're trying to get into like a lab to do your PhD or your master's, basically that lab supervisor, like the PhD, whoever runs it, just a collection of like her friends that she's made. Like
Wow.
yeah, and like so it's really hard to
It's
get
like
in.
friendship nepotism.
Yeah,
So
it's-
exactly like comedy.
Yeah.
So you're prepared.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it was just, and also like, I mean, maybe this is just my experience. There wasn't a lot of like room for error, like, which is understandable if you're like, if it's a really important study, but like if you're not understanding something, it was really cutthroat. Like you should know what this is. Like
Oh.
we've trained you
my
all of this,
God,
and
yeah.
like, and I'm like, well, this is a really like it's complicated. Like trying to learn all of these different things, and
Yeah.
it was very like, it was very toxic. Yeah, it was gross. Yeah, didn't love it. So like I went into my undergrad being like, I'm gonna like be a therapist one day, and I'm just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Like 2 years in. I also started comedy 2 years in, so like they kind of like
You're like, I found my real love.
yeah. Oh
I-
yeah. It's true. And yeah, by the last year I did great in school, but the last year I was like, I hate all of you. I'm not doing any. And like even students were like, oh, what like master program are you going into next year? I'm like, I'm going into the fucking real world because this is not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But good for everyone getting a degree though.
Yeah.
Go to school.
Go to school, kids.
Go to
Go to
kids.
school. Go to school. It's all good. Another thing that I'm toxic about is when I talk about Gen Zs, talk about like university students at this point. When I'm around Gen Zs, I can't not be toxic towards them. I don't know why.
You know what? We
Which
have
is
the
not-
complete opposite. I love Gen Z.
Okay, good for you.
I don't. Yeah.
Good for you. No,
No, you guys go for it.
I mean, you have a lot of like younger people in your family, so maybe you
Yeah.
like
I'm used to it. Maybe.
maybe I like university age now. Gen Z's like that age.
Yes.
Like I'm not really. Maybe again, it's like the people that I meet. It's just like there's some sort of like buffering happening when I'm talking to them.
Yeah, look, their
I mean,
brains are not
I'm doing
developed.
the same thing
Their
with
brains are
like
not
my
developed.
boomer parents did to millennials, like which I hate.
You know what I also love that no one talks about Gen X.
It's true in between
They
boomer
are-
and like millennial.
There was a whole generation, the
Oh, yeah.
grunge era.
But who are they? Where are they?
They're like the ones that were into like Nirvana. Like,
They're in their late,
you know,
40s, 50s.
yeah, early 50s. That group.
Great group.
Like,
Great group.
Yeah.
Where are? Yeah. Okay.
they're like Trump supporters. No, they're no, but no
They could
one
be.
they are like off the grid. No one talks about them,
Yeah.
and they don't make a peep either. They're never trying to remind you, "Hey, we're here." They're like really happy to be.
Just like,
Bye.
yeah, because I guess they didn't cause much drama, I guess, like, or I don't know.
They were the last cool era because
think
they
so.
grew up in a world without cell phones or social
Yeah.
media.
Oh,
so they
yeah.
did everything low key and they remained to be
Yeah.
low key.
Yeah.
Like they're not.
Any of them that I meet, I adore. I'm like, this is a great age. 40 to 50, like 40s and 50s, they seem like they're in the prime, like they figured
No.
things out.
What?
They've had a
I mean,
career
I'm
for
41. I didn't figure anything out. I don't
Yes.
know
like
anything.
late 40s. Like they figure
No,
they
they're getting divorced. They're like trying to relive. Like I've been on a date with a guy in his 40s and he'd just gotten out of a divorce. And I was like, how long into the marriage did you know you wanted to leave her? He'd been married 11 years. He's like a year in. I was like, yeah. So he started the
my
date with all his
God.
trauma. Like that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they're the generation where they're like, oh, I guess I'll follow suit. I guess I'll get married like my
Yeah.
parents
Yeah.
did. I guess I'll have kids like my parents did. There was very few like exception. Like when like with our generation, there's so many varieties of different ways to live our lives. Like we have so many
But
examples.
that's why I
Yeah.
love Gen Z because I feel like Gen Z is
do
even
anything.
embracing that more.
Yeah.
And like they're redoing rules. And sometimes you look at that and you're like, yo, that's whack. But at
Yeah.
the same time, you're like, yeah, there are no more rules. It is the world of chaos and they're down with it.
Yeah.
And I
fair.
like that. And I think the next generation's even more so. Like
Yeah.
they don't have genders. They're all like just whatever. But I love that. I'm
Yeah.
like, you want to call yourself X1, X2? Great. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to call
Let's
you
go,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's like makes you. I love the creative. It's like I
Yeah.
love someone who just doesn't sit in the box.
Yeah.
I have been doing comedy for so like this last year especially. I've been so in the comedy world or in the acting world that I haven't really been spending time in the normal world.
Oh yeah.
And now when I'm back in the normal world, no, when I talk to normal people,
I
I
don't
feel
have-
like
yeah.
I'm watching The Matrix. I'm like, why are you like doing what you're doing? And I can tell they're not happy, but it's like
Yeah.
they can't step out of that. And
Yeah.
that's why maybe I get along with Gen Zs because they haven't been like brainwashed to live
Fair.
that.
Fair.
And so it's just like that creativeness. And you know, you're bitter and you're like in the game.
Lost.
Yeah, you're lost.
Lost, bitter.
Is that how you see me? Lost?
No, you just said it.
No, I know. I am.
She didn't. I'm here to confirm she did not. But it's
Yeah.
kind of cute that we're all older and we're still chasing a dream.
It's
Yeah,
it
it's
is
super
it
cute,
is
Mariam. It's
so
really
cute.
cute.
Is it cute?
It's
It's
so
so
cute.
It's so cute.
No, it's pathetic. But like the thing is,
My
No,
real
when I talk,
passion-
maybe Gen Z brings out my insecurity because they seem so focused on a goal,
Yeah.
dream, like they know their plan, and I was like,
What
But
plan?
the thing
What
is-
plan
I
do they
don't.
have?
No,
but
but
maybe
the thing
they'll
is-
hit reality, be like,
Exactly.
oh, this is this.
Real.
but you can't be insecure about it because like you gotta nurture it. When I see like a Gen Z, I'm never gonna shit on a Gen Z kid. But at the same time, it's like I've gone through so much,
Yeah.
and they haven't. So it's like that's what
Yeah.
gives us depth.
Yeah.
That they don't have that yet.
That's true.
You know, and like
Yeah.
maybe they'll go through it, and if they do pop, like look at all the child stars. None of them are normal.
No, no.
I'm like no, but
No.
No, but
really.
they've also been through it, the poor child stars.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, but
what's
that's
in
my
the
point.
news
It's-
recently.
Yeah.
Like holy
Yeah,
shit.
okay, fine. I'm not child stars like a super kid like, but like even in the early 20s, like they go through it. It's like you gotta know and establish who you are as a person and like
Yeah.
be grounded in that. And that takes time. There is no
Yeah.
skipping the rope on that. Little child, but at the same time too, like yeah, it's cool when you see someone that's really into something, but like who knows if they'll be into it in 5 years? But
Yeah.
like, who am I? But I love seeing their energy, and sometimes it's much. It's a little like too like okay, like go away, go. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
If any single man was watching this, what's your cutoff age?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because you
Like
said you dated
age?
a 40.
Older?
This is
Yeah.
my co-host, John.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Honestly, like, I don't know. There's not really an age.
What's
It's always
the
a vibe.
youngest?
It's always a vibe. No age, just a
It's
vibe.
just a
It's a
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah. So 100-year-old man
Yeah.
walks
With
into
money.
this room
With a yacht.
with money
With a yacht.
and
It's
a
a vibe.
great
It's a
vibe.
vibe.
Yeah, that's a great vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I typically don't like older men, but
No?
like I like their intelligence,
Yeah.
if that exists.
But if you were
But-
to put a number.
I don't know, like maybe 48,
Okay. And youngest?
probably like
Didn't you date someone in their 20s or earlier this year?
We don't talk
I'm in
about
my 20s.
we don't talk about that.
I didn't date anyone in their 20s.
That wasn't dating. That was something else.
Maybe like 33
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
What-
you're 33.
because I'm 28.
What is your age bracket? What do you think?
I think 10 years. 10
Yeah,
years.
10 years below, 10 years above.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
You?
I definitely couldn't go younger than me. Not
Yeah,
at all.
okay. I
Oh
can
no,
see
I've
that.
only gone younger than me. Is that a problem?
No, I don't want to feel like an old lady.
You won't. You'll
I
feel
don't-
young. Trust me.
No.
Very, very young.
Very young.
I don't know. I feel like the condescending like old lady will come out of me like, oh,
Oh,
this is
okay.
how you like. I'll start teaching them things
Oh,
that
you
like.
become a mother.
No, I don't. I
Mother.
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Call me mother.
Like, call me mom.
Call me mommy. Oh no,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
No.
gross.
I know. It's
Why
so
is
gross.
daddy okay but not mommy?
I know.
Maybe for
Daddy's
some men
hot.
it is, but
But even daddy, sometimes it's like,
Yeah.
no, I've
know?
never been in. I'm not a kinky person. Like
That's
I'm,
kinky?
I'm calling someone daddy. It's sort of kinky.
it's a kink.
It's a
it?
kink-ish. It's
Léger. It's like
it
a
is
light
like
kink.
a little bit on the spicy side. It's not full on kink, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
like
I'm
a
not
jalapeno.
kinky at all. I'm like sugar-free gelato, like
Yeah.
vanilla. Like it's just vanilla as fuck. So yeah, no, I never got into. The
You never
whole-
storytell during
Call-
sex? Neither.
No, me neither. No,
Me
not at all.
neither.
No.
Oh.
No, I've never been into calling someone daddy or like a.
You never like be like, let's pretend we're here.
No. No, tell us what's.
No.
Do you role play?
No, I don't
What's
play.
the reverse
We're in
of
many
daddy?
vids. Like this is.
Yeah. with
I
the
mean,
many
even
vids,
though
yeah.
they're not all about.
What's like the opposite of the daddy, like the young, like what would you call?
It's a cougar, right? Like.
No, but I mean like
Yeah, you don't say
Mariam's-
mommy.
Mariam's boyfriends. What would you call them? Like kiddo, come here, kiddo, or whatever. Like what would you say?
Oh,
Is there
ew.
a word? But that's what I mean. Is there a word like?
I just say
there's
baby.
daddy, or whatever.
You can say baby.
Oh.
No.
Baby, like.
Well,
baby,
I always
come
call my
here.
boyfriends baby.
Baby, come here, baby. Like that.
No, not like that. That is so creepy.
So what do you say when you're like, come here?
I call them by their name. I say,
Oh.
bitch, get your fucking ass. Get out of the corner.
Andrew, come here, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew.
Ew.
That's really
No, that's so
gross.
gross. I don't do any of that.
No.
No.
I don't really even do nicknames with like a partner.
What?
And I don't even do like
Okay,
baby
you're really
or anything. It just
Babe,
I
baby.
have in the past. Oh, some
to
guys
blow my
I've
nose.
called like babe. What is that?
She's blowing her nose.
But I haven't. Yeah,
You've never called anybody baby or babe?
I've
or...
called them babe, but like with my current boyfriend, that we have zero. Like I call him Mike and he calls me Abby.
Abby.
Yeah.
I call Miriam babe all the time.
I call
but
him
you stuck that to me. You
I say
always
babe. I say
You
babe to my friends, too.
35,000
I
times a
like
day.
that though. That's
No,
like
but I'll be like,
so
babe,
cute
listen.
and endearing. I feel like I'm a phony when I do it. Like
No,
I'm just
I
like
actually have
doesn't
become
feel
very.
weird.
But even like when I'm trying to teach a girl something, I'm like, babe, listen.
yeah.
No, if a guy
Yeah.
called me babe, I'd be like, I'm not the pig. Like, I'm okay. You can call me Jay or John or something else. Babe. But you say babe to me all the time, and I say babe to you all the time, and I don't care. But if a guy said babe, I'd be like, I'm not your babe.
And do you call like anyone
I'll say sweetheart.
that or sweet like a muffin?
You say sweetheart?
Oh yeah, like
What are you,
sweetheart.
an 89-year-old woman
Yeah,
that
wait.
lives in Kovak
Honey,
or whatever?
How do you think I get my young men?
Sweetheart, come here.
You say sweetheart.
Like, listen,
To a man.
sweetheart.
You're
Sweetie.
so judgy.
Me?
Sweetheart to a man.
To a man. You say sweetheart to a
Yeah.
man.
They're
What was
not-
the other one? Honey bunny.
I don't say honey bunny,
Muffin.
Honey, I guess people say
Muffin?
Honey
honey.
is cute. You could say honey.
but it's
I think
not
we're
in my
cracking on why
voice.
you're
That's
single
not my
now.
voice.
I had a
Sweetheart. Yeah.
Sweetheart is your voice.
Like, sweetheart? This is
oh
sweetheart.
my gosh.
Okay.
I mean, it feels
Wow,
weird,
huh?
but like it's fine. If it feels right, like if it's
Yeah,
if it
it's
feels
how
right,
you say
Mariam.
it.
Yeah.
yeah. I think you just like find with a person you find the right nickname.
Yes.
Like
I'm all
I
about
just
nicknames.
like it just but with like I've been with Mike for 2.5 years and we've never, and anytime I've tried something I'm like that feels wrong, backing away
Okay,
from
so
this.
Shut it
you'll
down.
stop. You'll shut it down.
Yeah.
Shut
So
it
no,
down.
sometimes like it's happened where maybe someone called me mommy. Okay.
I'm gonna throw up. Who called you mommy?
No, I'm not gonna get into it. And I was like, what the fuck? But then I went with it.
You went with somebody calling you mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
fine.
No, it's really good.
No, it was weird.
It is a little strange. But,
like,
Listen, but it
intimately-
makes
we
it
don't
more
wanna, like,
fun when you
kink
go with
shame
it.
anyone.
You can't like.
Mariam Khan intimately.
This is where I end the story.
Did we wrap up?
Do we wrap up?
that's hilarious. I did have a friend in high school, and they were teenagers. Her and her boyfriend used to call each other Muffin.
Yeah, that's
and,
gross.
And they were
Sweetheart.
15 years old. I was like, what is this?
What?
I was gross.
But there's something when you do fall in love with your partner, you do like soften up and
Yeah.
you come up with these cheesy things.
Yeah.
I'm the cheesiest.
Oh my God, I can't picture that.
I can't picture her being cheesy at all. You're cheesy?
but I love
I'm
it.
so cheesy.
So, what's the cheesiest thing you've done?
You're
with
never
a
cheesy
partner?
with me. When are you cheesy? How are you cheesy with a boyfriend?
I can't unveil that.
Okay.
There's no example of like when would you?
No,
get
I'm just
cheesiest?
really sweet.
Okay. Yeah.
In
Mariam,
what way?
like we are
Learn.
painting a picture of Mariam as being like the cuntiest of
I know,
cunts.
I know, and she's not. She's
so
actually such a sweet person.
Maybe I'm
You have a
sorry,
big
we're
heart.
attacking.
It's deeply
rooted.
Down,
It's
down,
really-
hidden, but you have a good heart.
I do.
I do need to like
Wrap up?
no,
Oh,
not wrap up. Well,
sorry.
we have like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
But, like,
wow. Okay, amazing.
I wanted to get your feelings, but just for laughs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Yeah. Next.
No, I'm sad. I feel
Yeah.
like it's
We've had
something
time to
strive
process it a
for.
little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm sad because it's such a fun thing for the city, and I just don't like
Yeah.
that it's gone. And why is it really gone? Like, the rumors,
Yeah.
if it's because it's a French thing or whatever. I don't know if you've heard that.
I
now
didn't hear
lately.
that. No.
That maybe it's like a language thing, that it's not so
Oh.
French that they.
I just thought it was the money thing. That's what they told
I think
everyone.
it's the money thing.
Yeah.
But I heard that they're still doing it in other places.
French?
No, not in
Oh.
French, but
Okay.
in other. Anyway, I'm very sad about it. I would
Yeah.
love for it to come back.
Because we all really worked hard to get on it last year,
Yes,
and I mean we have a blast during the festival. all of
Yeah. I
us.
mean, it's a big deal for us, for sure.
Yeah.
Also for the city. I feel like when it first happened, I was really sad for the city because I'm like, the city is all
Yeah.
about festivals
Yeah.
and the way the city's designed, it's so small that we're all crashing into each other. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful in that sense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like it's not going to hit me until July hits.
July's gonna be
and it's gonna
fucking
be
weird. Yeah.
Like, it's been
Yeah.
like, it's almost a tradition now for the past
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
Every summer, like I know to gear up. And it's going to be weird that it's not going to be there.
Yeah, it's gonna feel fucking odd, and I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gonna we're gonna have our normal shows, but it'll just be like ugh.
No.
I
the
want something
same. It's
more.
really not.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the same.
No, it's
No.
not like, okay, you go to TSC, then you go to Club Soda, then you
Yeah.
you're just like
Yeah.
hopping
Yeah.
to different venues
Yeah,
and
we're
they're all
out,
over
like,
the
And
city.
fucking
everybody's
latest-
outside, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
so
you
much
see each
fun.
other, like,
Yeah.
it's like, what's
We're
the...
gossiping.
Yeah. You're
We're
like, did you see that bitch? Like,
We're sneaking people into just for laughs.
oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean was the hero last
I
year.
know, I couldn't
sneaking-
care less. I was like, babe, you do this. Here's my pass. Don't talk to me for the next hour, okay? But that's the thing with John is what I love is like I will tell him I warn him when I'm gonna be a bitch. I'm like, listen,
Tonight's the night. Yeah.
I know you really care and you're a good person.
Yeah.
I'm not going on board with you.
I know.
Like sometimes
I'm not hopping on this train or whatever.
Yeah, I
she's
let
off the
it.
boat.
This is how I'm loyal by telling the times when I'm going to be disloyal. I'm not going to be your ride or die
Women,
tonight.
children, and Mariam first.
I'm not going to be your wingman. No, it's
He
good.
knows me.
It's good that you have like forethought, right? And you can like warn people about it. I have friends that like
that's it.
bail literally mid-plan. They're like, you know what? I'm actually going to Irish goodbye while we're all here having a great
No,
time.
but that is something I'll do too.
Yeah.
No, if I feel like it's too much, I'll be like, I don't have the patience. I'm out, and I just remove
I've
myself.
done it once to Mariam Khan, and Mariam Khan called me 17 times. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? What happened?" And I'm like, "I just want to leave."
It
No,
does
it
seem
was
like
really-
out of character for you
No,
to
it was
like
out of
Irish
character.
goodbye.
That's
out
why.
of
Thank you, Abby.
Yeah, for sure.
It is out of character for me.
If
I'm
like
very,
Mariam
like-
was to Irish goodbye anywhere that I am, I'd be like, yeah, that checks out.
Wow. Okay.
But I do that too.
The
Like I
truth
have
comes
like
out.
I have especially at like shows that like I don't know linger on for a long time. I'm like
Yeah.
I'm not saying bye to everyone.
Yeah.
I
I'll
see you
see you
tomorrow.
losers every fucking day.
I know.
Yeah.
And like I don't
Every
want to like
night.
cause. Sometimes I do like I'm just nice. I'm like oh, okay bye. But like sometimes I don't have the energy for this.
It's a lot of
like-
energy.
It's like 10:30.
It's so much work.
I can't.
No, I'll say
10:30 on a-
bye.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give you individual hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, I've literally not told a soul that I was leaving before. Yeah. It just, it was just not the vibe. It wasn't like a huge thing.
No, but you
either.
know what though?
But you did
I've had
probably
people.
once.
What?
Yeah, I
How
collected-
many times have you done it?
Maybe like a handful. Of
That's
times.
it.
She's thinking of that
exactly, yeah.
one time. No, but the thing is, this is how much I don't care. I have people not say bye to me, and I'm like, they were here. Like, that irrelevant.
It's probably me that's texting
No.
Mariam. Just like, oh yeah.
No, I get super excited when I see you out and about.
Yes. Yeah.
When we're in the same like lineup,
God,
or if I
it's
see
so
you
much
out,
fun.
I'm always like Abby.
Yes. You say it, you're acting like I'm not out and about ever.
No,
but that's
when
maybe
we're out
true.
and about together.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of different venues now, so it's like
true.
sometimes we're not on the same
It's true.
shows.
It does like when I see you or like Andrew Corey on the lineup, I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like
Sigh of
someone that
relief.
like was just because I know that like most like work day or like Monday to Thursday ish, if I'm at a show, I've had a day already, and like if it's a lineup of people that I'm just like with,
Yeah.
I'm just like this is gonna take so much out of
It's
me
gonna
to
be
like,
torture.
pretend to like care about any of you.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of effort.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't fake. Like that's why my energy levels are at a high.
Always.
Always, because if I don't like you, I guess people know. I don't know
Yeah.
how.
But maybe that's a good thing. I'm like just a people pleaser through and
Yeah,
through. I just
that's not
want
healthy.
people. It's
That's toxic.
very
That's
it's
actually very toxic.
So fucking toxic. It is
You
so
both
bad.
are very toxic in
like
that sense.
we are.
He's always
know.
taking care of the mentally ill.
Oh,
No,
Zoe
always-
taking care of Abby.
Yeah. No. He will always befriend the biggest outcast. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, I'm gonna like go to their house. I'm gonna cook them a meal.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
tuck them into bed. I'm like, what are you doing with these outcasts? And then sometimes we'll make plans, and that outcast person is there, and now I gotta be friends with this person.
Yes.
And then that night,
So rude that you're
he'll-
talking about Andrew Corey like
I
this.
I know. And then that night, John will call me and be like, I can't believe this person. I'm like, stop
Well, then
befriending.
stop. Yeah.
It's my
but I do the
toxic
same
trait.
thing.
There's been
my
I
like
toxic
do
trait.
three
this-
people, and like now he's trying to bring another one into the fold, and I'm like, John, I swear to fucking God, like this
I
is
know.
it. I had to draw the line.
Sometimes
for
you have hope for people, like, oh, maybe they are.
Yeah.
Like, there's something there.
Yeah.
The hope ends with
feel,
me.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I've hit my limit with like the amount of friends that I want or need. I'm just like, we're good.
It's a lot.
But then I am a people pleaser and I'm just nice to everyone, and I do
Yeah.
genuinely like most people.
I know you guys
but-
are very nice,
Yeah.
We are nice. Thank you.
but is it genuine? Is my question.
Yes, of course it's genuine. We
There's
like
parts of
people.
it that's genuine, but not
Ooh.
everything.
We
Sometimes.
like
that's an
parts
honest
of
answer.
people.
Yeah.
We like parts of people.
Like parts of people.
Yeah, but then you're exhausted. You guys work so hard. You're always tired. When are you taking
We need
the
better
me time?
boundaries. This is what.
No, you need a night
Yeah.
where you do nothing.
I know. I
Because
don't
you
have
guys
that.
are not like
I know,
taking
but
that
like
time.
yesterday, I almost did
Yeah.
nothing, and I lost my mind. I was like, "There's nothing to
Take
do."
a
I
bath.
felt like,
Oh my god.
I'm all about a
I'm
bath.
actually very good at doing nothing, but I just like don't have a lot of that.
time.
Yeah. Like I am so good at
You
doing
guys should go to a
nothing.
spa.
Yeah, I went to a spa for my birthday.
We've
It was
been
so
saying that we
fun.
should go to a spa. All of us together, we should go to a spa.
I am down.
Yeah, like a
Name the-
hot and cold bath
Yeah, I
thing.
love
Even
that.
Bora Bora or
Yeah,
sponsor.
name the time and place, and I will fucking be there with bells on.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I
we'll
love.
do that.
I love. A
What I
spa.
would love to do is honestly a down south trip. Like all inclusive, like
gosh.
7 comedians.
Oh my god, that might
It would
end up
be
with somebody
dead.
murdered.
Murdered.
But it would be amazing.
It would be a lot of fun, but then like I don't know. My
No,
social,
I'm not, I'm
my
not responsible
social-
for anyone.
Oh yeah, my social battery might be like too much, but I would go with
Yeah.
like I would have to to pick and choose. Obviously.
Yeah. Not every.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
an
you're
open
like
invite.
top
Yeah, it's not like an
five.
open
No, no.
invitation.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on Montreal comedians.
Yeah.
Yo, that.
Just hey,
Yo, that
I got a
page-
deal of like for like 20
Can we
people,
just
and then
talk
you
about
just
that
get
page
like.
for a minute? That page is always giving. It's
Oh
the
my
show
God.
that never ends.
Oh my god.
That
Yeah.
page. I don't know if
It's-
your viewers will know about this, but
Yeah.
there is a Facebook page for the Montreal comedian scenes. It's just giving.
It is
It's
a
the best.
show.
It's a
It is
show.
I haven't seen much lately, but it's
Oh,
a
it'll
show.
come. Don't
Abby.
you
Just
doubt
wait.
it. Don't you.
Just wait for it.
Click on it.
Yeah.
Refresh.
Yeah,
Refresh.
I love that.
Refresh.
Well, we do have to wrap up soon.
Okay.
I know it's been so fast, but you guys are lovely as always. I want to end the episode with 2 questions.
Ooh.
Because you guys are returning guests, I usually ask 2 different questions, but I have 2 new questions for you guys.
Okay.
So the first question is, what are you most passionate about? And the second question is, what are you dreaming about doing next?
Whoa.
I'm passionate about writing some new material to get new stories going.
Yeah.
And what was the other question?
What are you dreaming about doing next?
Well, I'm getting the chance to be in a play, so I'm going to start acting soon.
Oh my god!
I got a role.
Oh my god! Are
Yeah.
we all going? When
Yes,
is
you
this
guys
play?
have to come. It's going to be, I think, in the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think in the summer.
I think in the summer or in October. I have no memory.
Okay.
But
Take out your notes.
Do you remember?
I think it was October, you said.
Yeah, October. I think it's
Okay.
in October, yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
You haven't acted in a while, I think, right?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Besides my whole life.
Besides with the people you don't like.
Besides with the people that I don't like and work and whatever. But yeah, no, I am really excited about it.
That's so cool.
And we had chemistry reads, and it was like super fun, and like it's like really
I'm so
an
excited.
ensemble cast, and it's
Yeah.
like really well done and professional. And I'm getting paid,
Oh, wow.
like it's legit.
Yeah.
like, it's
That's
really cool.
so
I'm very
amazing.
excited, yeah.
That's so. And you, what? Those 2 questions.
Okay, so yeah, I'm passionate about what I'm doing. Like honestly, I feel like just the fact that for a very long time, like I didn't have the confidence to really go for it. So I've kind of broken through that, and
That's amazing.
yeah, I'm really owning the fact that like I love the arts. I love stand up. I love the process of me writing and putting things together.
Yeah.
And I'm loving acting.
Yeah.
So and I'm just being in that creative space, and
Yeah.
what I dream about next is like just doing what I'm doing but being able to actually live off of it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
honestly,
that's a
if
good one.
I had the exact same
For
life that I'm
sure.
living today,
Yeah.
but I was making like a salary where like I get to
Oh,
live my life,
beautiful.
I would be so happy.
That's the
Oh,
dream.
yeah.
That's
That
the
is
dream.
That is
That's
the dream.
actual dream.
yeah,
For
so
all of
I'm
us,
like
yeah.
Yeah.
doing it, but like now it's just
Yeah.
like I just need to monetize on it.
All us
That's it.
comedians and actors do so much unpaid work. It's fucking
insane.
insane.
And it's so much work.
Terrible.
And
Yeah,
that's what
it's so
people
much
don't
work.
understand. Like
yeah.
And that's the thing, when you go up there and it looks so effortless, it's like you have no idea.
How many hours we put into
Yeah.
that? It's crazy.
And where.
Yeah.
And who.
And where?
And the people.
And the
like,
trauma we went through.
no, but that's like, for me, it's like getting punched on the chin. It's like you're taking
Yeah.
your punches and you're just building that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and that does translate on stage. Like,
Yeah.
it really does.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm super passionate about that, and like I love it.
For
and
sure. And I've definitely seen you commit so hard the last 2 years, and like the
dead.
progress that you've made has been really great on
Aw,
stage.
thank
yeah,
you.
It was really cool.
What would you like to say about me?
What do I love about you? Your humbleness.
No, I'm kidding. I feel the same way with both of you guys, and honestly, I'm inspired by you guys, and like, yeah, we're gonna look back, and it's like we all kind of do that together. And there is something like I love ragging on the comedy community, but it's like, you know, there's people, especially for me, I've seen people in the last 10 years, and it's like, yeah, it's like this unspoken language that we just understand, and this unspoken world, and it's really like awesome to have that, you know?
Oh, for sure. I mean, some of my deepest friendships are with comedians because they just know.
I wouldn't go that far, but no, I'm kidding.
Well, we do have to wrap up, unfortunately, but you will be in the studio soon recording your own project, so stay tuned for that. Do you guys have any plugs for that yet, or
not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Well, stay tuned. Where can people follow you so they know all the news?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, for me, I'm kind of offended you didn't get me the same shirt, but it's fine. I don't want to copy you.
Oh my God, we all should have wore the John
Cotrocois.
Yeah, I'll
do better.
I know. I should have planned.
Do
Oh
better.
my God.
No, but you can follow me on Instagram at just Mariam Khan, and all my future shows are there.
On there. Okay, and we see it.
Yeah,
This
and
is
also I do have Better Than Your Therapist, so look out for that.
Yeah, fun show, really fun show. Marion gives great advice, as you guys saw today. You can follow me at housestonepodcast.com. All of the links are there. Like and subscribe. Thank you to Many Vids for this beautiful space. Thank you for the listeners. My personal handle, Abby P. Stone _MTL. Also, stay tuned. I'm practicing my hour June 5th, so come out to that.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm promoting the shit out of that because I want an audience so I know my jokes are okay, so I can record it. Anyways, so yeah, thank you all for listening. Thank you to you too. You guys are the best.
This was fun.
All right. Yeah, it was so much fun. All right, bye.
I love it.